The two recorded events that took place on Holy Monday not only depict Jesus' authority, but they also challenge the established religious practices of the time. People came to the temple in Jerusalem from all over. They were there to worship, and part of worship was making a sacrifice. People didn't bother bringing the animals for sacrifice with them. They knew that they could buy what they needed when they arrived. Jesus didn't have a problem with Jews making their sacrifice, nor did he have a problem with them having to buy their sacrifice. His problem was with the money changers. According to these gospel accounts, Jesus entered the temple in Jerusalem and found the courtyard overflowing with merchants and money changers. He was especially outraged by the unjust exchange rate charged by the money changers. Jerusalem was a cosmopolitan place. People came from all over the known world and brought their native currency with them. Travelers do this today, too. People arrived with Roman or Greek money in their pockets, but the only money that could be used at the temple was Jewish currency. They needed to exchange their native form of money for the Jewish form. None of this is unusual. None of it bothered Jesus. But remember, one of Jesus' primary concerns is justice, fairness. The money changers were charging excessively high fees for exchanging Roman or Greek currency for the required Jewish currency needed for temple offerings. Jesus was angry with the money changers in the temple because they were exploiting faithful Jewish pilgrims. He was also angry with the Jewish priests of the temple because they were doing nothing about this abuse. In Jesus' eyes, this corruption threatened to turn the temple, a place to worship God, into a marketplace. The result is that Jesus overturned the tables of the money changers. People who were buying ran away, scared. Jesus declared that they had turned his Father's house, a house of prayer, into a den of robbers. This bold action symbolizes the purification of faith and the rejection of corrupt practices. Jesus' act shakes the core of our spirituality. We believers today should have a more profound understanding of the sanctity of worship. Jesus left the temple, walking past a fig tree that was dying. It was barren. It wasn't producing fresh leaves and fruit. In his current frame of mind, Jesus cursed the fig tree for not bearing fruit, and it withered immediately. This incident symbolizes God's judgment on unfruitfulness. Jesus expects his followers to be productive in faith and in good works. We need to do this. We need to serve, and we need to love. We need to regularly self-assess to discern if we are bearing fruit or not. We need to take responsibility for our faith and how we practice it.